For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 20 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 17. We start with, hands down, the biggest game of the series to date. It's an FA Cup quarter-final against Premier League opposition. We are at home against Bournemouth. We've been on a wonderful, absolutely brilliant FA Cup run this season. We're also in the final of the Checkatrade Trophy. That is not too long away now either. Only a couple of episodes before we travel down to Wembley to face MK Dons for the chance to win our first silverware of this series. But I've absolutely no idea what's going to happen in this Bournemouth game. We've played 3 championship sides to get to this point in the FA Cup. And we've won 1-0 against Newcastle, 1-0 against Barnsley, and after drawing 2-2 in the first leg, or first game against Bristol City, we ended up winning 1-0 in the replay as well. So 1-0 seems to be the scoreline of choice with regards higher league opposition, although we did beat Rochdale 3-1 in the Checkatrade Trophy. As you can probably tell from the state of me and the way I'm talking, etc., this cold, flu-y thing is still very much a thing, so please bear with me throughout this period. Hopefully it will disappear at some point over the weekend and I'll be able to continue on unscathed from there on out. But we'll play Bournemouth and then we will play Portsmouth and simulate the game against Notts County. And then tomorrow we'll play Crewe and Exeter, and then the episode after that will be a one-game special from the Checkatrade Trophy final. That's how things are going to work for now, and hopefully once we get the other side of that Checkatrade Trophy, whatever it is that's going on in my nose and my throat and my head will have disappeared, and we can go back up to 5 games per episode as the season is actually getting quite close to drawing to a close now. So the sooner the better. We are pretty much guaranteed promotion from League 2 so far this season. So delighted with how Season 1 has been going. Hopefully you guys are too. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Hit that little notification bell to make sure you get notified every single time that a video goes live. There was an episode of the Career Mode or Co-op Career Mode go up yesterday with Kizzle Kicks on my channel, so check the channel page for that if you missed it. There's also Ultimate Team stuff going up. There's also my player stuff going up. It's all going on right now. But let's crack on. It's time to face Bournemouth in the FA Cup. I have no idea how this is going to go, but it is easily the biggest game of our career to this point. I can't breathe. Ugh. My starting lineup is, as you might expect it to be, obviously still missing Connor Chaplin through injury, but Joel Mason, our youngster that is really looking like he could become a truly world-class defender, is starting now. He's 62 rated, and as such is actually higher rated than Blair Adams, so he's my highest rated wing-back, and he's left-footed actually, despite being a right-back, so can play, or is probably pretty capable of playing at left-back. Now that's the side that Bournemouth are playing. Wilshere, Callum Wilson, Ryan Fraser and Max Grader will offer so much pace out wide. This is going to be a really difficult game, but we might be able to pull off another shock. We've done 3 already, and we are on Legendary, so who knows what could happen in this game against Bournemouth. I've been looking for Uche there, but I've given it straight to Smith. Wilshere on the ball here. Callum Wilson looking to get in behind, and is in behind. Gets the turn in. Callum Wilson draws a good save out of Will Norris. If the opening 5 minutes are anything of an indicator towards what the rest of the game is going to be, this is going to be a bloody difficult game. Whipped into the near post, Callum Wilson brings it down, does keep it in, waiting for a secondary cross return. He's going to find Fraser, but that is going wide. Oh, I hope this doesn't last the full length of the game. Navarrete into Berry. Ben Williamson wants to make that run, so I'll slot him in out wide. I have had to force him quite far wide, but look for Berry again. Holds off Nathan Akko quite well. Manuel into Furman. Ute's there through that gap. Oh, but can't spin the defender. Smith does very well. And fire that up to Callum Wilson. It looks like they're going to try and play on the counter-attack by the looks of things. 5 in midfield is obviously going to be pretty solid with a back 4. And then they're looking to just quickly get it up to Callum Wilson and then break at pace. But if they do that, and I win it back like we have done there, we might be able to break at pace ourselves. And you never know. We might be able to steal a goal or two. Get it in here to Williamson, who can't get his touch in. It's a great recovery tackle from, I think it was Nathan Ake, I'm not sure actually. But the Bournemouth defender did very, very well. Otherwise, we genuinely could have been in there. I think that's how I'm going to have to play this game. Let them keep possession. And if they're going to build, then they can, start to throw a number of bodies forward. And then we'll try and tackle it off them and go on the counter-attack. Because seemingly that's our best plan of attack. Corner for Bournemouth. Jack Wilshere to take it after 27 minutes. That should be keepers. And is. Now, can I get this up to Uche? Yes, we can. And they've not got that many defenders back. Although, to be fair, I've not got that many people busting a gut to get forward either. And that's a very solid tackle from Lewis Cook. But Emmanuel will pick up the loose ball. I'll send Navarrete away down this left-hand side. Try a little bit of a turn. That wasn't exactly the turn I was after. But try and slot through Ben Williamson here. Now, I need runners. Got people arriving. Furman. Oh, a lovely little back heel through to Williamson. Looking for Uche, who turns well, but can't get the shot off. And Cook smacks that away. Wilson in there to Harriato, who draws a good save out of Will Norris. Now you need to catch this, Will, thank you. Bournemouth with another opportunity to take the lead that they haven't been able to take. I have, as of the 35th minute, am yet to have a shot on goal. Bournemouth have had a number at this point, but haven't been able to find a way past my goalkeeper yet. Berry to Josh Emmanuel, to Navarrete. Uche's there, and he just wouldn't pay attention to the ball, but it's Josh Emmanuel on the ball. There's my first shot of the game. Comes via the right back, who scored the winner against Newcastle in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, trying to get himself on the score sheet in the 6th round of the FA Cup as well, but not able to do so. Callum Wilson over the top looking for Max Gradle, but Josh Emmanuel is there again. He's such a good right back. Hopefully, well, I don't even know whether I'll be able to sign him permanently next season, or even whether I'd want to with the arrival of this youngster Joel Mason through the youth team, with the potential to get to like the late 80s, early 90s at right back, then surely I need to concentrate on him. So perhaps that's what I will do next season. But we do have a new left back coming in, I think, on a pre-contract, don't we? So we will have cover at left back, and then we'll have Bradley Halliday and Joel Mason at right back, and hopefully he can continue to grow. I think he's already up 1 rating since we signed him, and I've not added any training modules to him yet, so I'm quite optimistic actually about how well this Joel Mason kid will grow. But with regards to this tie, I don't know whether to be optimistic or pessimistic with regards to how this first half has gone. We haven't really caused them any problems whatsoever, other than that one Josh Emmanuel shot, and they've had a number of opportunities, but they're going to lose a man through injury here, and I'm just going to have to give this back to them as half-time arrives. It's going to be 0-0 at the break. Here's Cook driving forward, former Leeds man. Oh, he's done me there. And there's so much space on the far side for Max Gradle. I've only just noticed him. He's in the box here, Max. Oh, he committed with Josh Emmanuel. I don't know whether it was enough to put him off, but he shot straight at Will Norris, as have almost all of Bournemouth's shots so far. Gone straight to Norris. That's a great block by Furman and by Berry. Defenders going all out here to try and get in the way of any efforts that come in on goal. Very, very committed defending from my back line there. That was all done by the CPU as well. I didn't put any slide tackles in myself there, other than the one with Josh Emmanuel from the previous chance. Navarrete could try and work some space here, and has done well to get that to Emmanuel. They squeeze it through there. Ben Williamson, it's good footwork. He's gone down. Penalty given. Penalty given. Cambridge with the opportunity from the spot to give ourselves a 1-0 lead here against Bournemouth. Great footwork, and he's just stuck a leg in there, Cook. And it's a poor challenge. Are we about to go 1-0 up against Premier League Bournemouth? Yeah, go on then, Uche can take it. They've taken Callum Wilson off and brought on Benik Afobe. Uche's going to go top left. What have I just done? Uche. Oh, God, Ches. What have I just done? Still 0-0. I can't believe I've done that. Dean Furman's picked up an injury here, and he's going to have to come off. I'm going to bring Medialito on, actually, just to have that extra little bit of pace in that central position, but hopefully he's not going to be out for long. You'll see here what happened. He just got caught in possession, and unfortunately it's gone down. I'm not too sure what part of his body is he holding. Can't really tell from that, but he's going to have to come off. I'm not sure whether that's going to change the way that we've been playing and open up more areas in the middle for Bournemouth, or whether we're just going to have to deal with it. But they lost a man to injury in the first half, and now we've lost a man to injury at the beginning of the second. Just over half an hour to go between now and the end of the game, and potentially a replay as well if things stay at 0-0. Williamson, there's so much space there for Navarrete to get into. You know, he's not the fastest yet, despite having the potential to grow into some fantastic physical stats. But that is a wonderful cross, and Williamson gives us a 1-0 lead. I may have missed from the spot, but I'm not missing that one. Cambridge United 1, Bournemouth 0. The cross. Oh, the cross from Navarrete is just disgusting. And a great header from Ben Williamson. We lead in an FA Cup quarter-final against Bournemouth. This is one hell of a cup run we're on this season. On Legendary, somehow, we're beating Championship and Premier League opposition. I don't quite know how I'm doing it. I don't know whether I'm subconsciously raising my game, but we've lost a handful of games in League 2 this year, but somehow we're able to beat teams that are, well, at least 2 divisions higher than us in the Championship, and we're ahead with less than half an hour to go against a team that are 3 leagues above us in the Premier League. Berry with a nice little back heel. Williamson tries the same, but it doesn't come off. Mark Wilson finds Dan Gosling. Got options. Oh, it's a lovely ball looking for Lewis Cook. Can Jake Clark-Seltzer get there? No, he can't. But why has Lewis Cook hit that early? Bournemouth have had chances in this game. They've just been extremely wasteful with them. All of the Championship sides were the same. They had chance after chance after chance. They just were unable to score. I've given that straight back to Lewis Cook there. Really poor pass. But Jack Wilshere slowed things down. Here's Dan Gosling looking for Lewis Cook. Oh, he's gone back to Ryan Fraser. Into Benicophobe, who lays that off there. Why? Why would you pass in that situation? See what I mean? They're not acting on instinct here, the larger teams. I don't know why, though. Corner to come in from that far side from Jack Wilshere. It's towards the near post. Navarrete tests that and will get it away, but only as far as Benicophobe. Back to Jack Wilshere. Ball in again. Edlito actually won that header, and that's comfortable for the keeper. We are 15 minutes away from an FA Cup semi-final appearance at Wembley Stadium. Into Gradle again. Joel Mason trying to get back there. Benicophobe with a wild effort again. What is wrong with Bournemouth, man? They cannot shoot. Wilson into a Phobie. They're pushing forward numbers now. Jake Clark-Seltzer misses the tackle. Where are you going, Benic? He's going to hit the post. And Jake Clark-Seltzer will get rid of it via the chest of Max Gradle. That's the closest they've come to an equalising goal so far, Bournemouth. Hitting the woodwork there. And I think we might be able to just see this out. We've only had 3 shots. Oh, no, don't jinx yourself. Tues! He's shot wide. That's their 10th shot of the game. And they keep shooting wide. They hit the post a moment ago. And that, as we say, is the closest they've come. I've only had 3 shots. It took me almost the entirety of the first half to have my first chance on goal. But even after missing a penalty, we might still be just about to knock Premier League Bournemouth out of the FA Cup and go to the semi-final at Wembley, and that is exactly what's happened. How are we doing this? How are we actually doing this? This is a ridiculous cup run for a League 2 side to be on. I'm not entirely too sure how we've managed to do what we've done. And we mentioned 1-0 was the scoreline in all of the other ties to put us through. Look at that. Norris save. Norris save. How many saves did he make in total? I mean, look at the amount of chances Bournemouth had. I don't know how we've done this. He made 8 saves, Will Norris. Kivrak made 3. Josh Emmanuel got man of the match. Ben Williamson got an 8.4 as well. Navarrete got an 8.4 too. We're going to Wembley. Again. Once for an FA Cup semi-final and once for the Checkatrade Trophy final as well. Madness. We'll face either Manchester United, one of Swansea, Fulham, or 2 of Swansea, Fulham, Huddersfield and Chelsea. I've no words. I'm actually speechless that this cup run is still actually a thing. Dean Furman has broken his ankle and he's out for 3 months. Absolutely brilliant. Let me guess, profit? Oh no, we're not on track with the keeping a streak of 85% attendance. Well, I have absolutely no idea how to improve attendance. If I had the option to lower my ticket prices, then maybe that would help, but I don't have the opportunity to do that in career mode, do I? Not since, like, FIFA 05. But we have a game in hand in the league now. We're going to continue to train everybody here, and hopefully they can continue to grow in rating. Will Will Norris actually go up here? He will. Will Norris is now 72 rated. I think once I get him to about 78, 79, I'll turn from concentrating on his growth to the other youngster we have. And then we will be set with regards to goalkeepers for presumably the rest of the entire series. Got some prize money now from the FA Cup game, and hopefully that will help with regards the making profit from this season. But we've not made any money really this year so far. How much did we get from that? The game against Hartlepool's been rescheduled. We got almost £500,000. That will come in very handy. Luke Berry's happy. What has happened? What does the money look like now? Ah, that's good. We're actually starting to make some money. That's very pleasing. Right then. up next is a game against Plymouth, but when's the next FA Cup game is scheduled? Oh shit, we've got Manchester United. We've got Manchester United at Wembley at the end of April. All right then. Well, let's go play Plymouth, and then we'll simulate Newport. Carey out to Lane, pushing down the right hand side. That's a good cross, but Jake Clark-Salter's there. I tried to head that away from goal, but it's only gone out for a corner after 7 minutes to come in from Carey. It's not the best of deliveries, but that header was causing me some problems. It's going to be another corner. Apparently took a deflection. What can he do with this one, Carey? He's going to loop it again. Keeper's come, and he'll catch comfortably. Right, okay. Counter-attack, maybe. If I can get this across the other side to Pierre Mingoya, which I can't do. Ryan Donaldson, formerly of Cambridge United, was heavily involved in the previous series of this we did back on FIFA 15. One of my better players at the time. Playing against us here, but not able to help Portsmouth create a goal to take them 1-0 in front. We may even be able to go 1-0 up ourselves sooner rather than later. Pierre Mingoya, I'm going to drive inside to start this. Move off. And then Berry will look for Uche. I don't know what the defender was doing there. Just seemed to try and... Oh, well, it was on target, I guess. I forced myself too far wide and just didn't have the angle there, really. Never mind. 0-0 after 12 minutes. It's Fox. Oh, it's a great turn. Oh, Carey. How's he missed that? He's squared across to him, and all he's got to do is poke that home. I can't believe he's put that wide. Here's Ryan Donaldson. Crosses in. Salter heads away, but only as far as Fox, who gives that straight to Luke Berry, who then runs straight into Fox. And he Fox with a shot. It almost took a deflection there. In fact, it may just have nicked off the foot of the defender or the attacker, but thankfully it was pretty comfortable for Will Norris. Again, my opposition creating chances, but not able to take them. Mingoya with the throw to Halliday. Just go short there to Berry. Don't see any reason why not. Poke that round there. This is good football. And Williamson's still there, and he's in the box here, Ben Williamson. I'll square it across. Uche. Oh, wow. What a save. What a save. That's the sort of finish that Carey should have gone for at the other end earlier on, and he surely would have given Plymouth a 1-0 lead. My goalkeeper wasn't as close to the action as McCormick was there, but unfortunately for Uche, he was right there in the thick of it and was able to get a block on it. Otherwise, we'd have taken a 1-0 lead there 10 minutes before half-time. Berry up to Williamson. Pierre Mingoya is making moves, but I'm actually going to use Uche, and I'm glad I did. And he'll poke that for Harrison Dunk, who will... It's not Harrison Dunk, it's Luke Berry. He's gone for the 1-2. Oh, if I'd have known that was Berry and not Dunk, I'd have shot on his right, not his left. He just came storming through, and to be fair, it wasn't that far away. Great hit from Luke, but unfortunately wide of the target. Oh, he's given that straight to Ben Williamson. We'll look to send Uche in. Uche Piazzu! Good save by Luke McCormick. Corner to come in right at the very beginning of the second half. Looking for Uche again. He's actually knocked that down inadvertently to Jake Clark-Salter, who scored a good goal on his left foot earlier on in the season, but that one's clattering off Carey and gone out for another corner. Mingoya, oh, that's a disgustingly good cross. It's going to drop to Leon Legg, the other centre-back, but that shot not quite as good. Well wide. Donaldson down the right-hand side. Dangerous cross. Jake Clark-Salter underneath it, though, but he's only headed it as far as Smith. Into Miller. It's the tackle there with Harrison Dunk, and somehow he spun Luke Berry as well, but thankfully his shot was pretty bad. Corner whipped in, headed away by Mingoya. It's only as far as Smith, though. Christ, he smacked that off the bar. I thought that was going wide, so I didn't say anything. I was just going to take the goal kick and continue forwards. That was a little bit more concerning than initially I thought it was going to be. Colin Newton into Bradley Halliday here. There is loads of space up wide here for Pierre Mingoya, but unfortunately he just doesn't quite have the pace that I need to get away from defenders in that sort of situation. Barry will get this back out to Bradley Halliday, though. Mingoya is arriving on the overlap, but I can't get it to him. Carey down the line. Cuts his... Alright. A little bit too physical, but he's still going here, Carey, and the shot is well blocked by Jake Clark-Salter. 10 minutes to go. This game has been more difficult than the Bournemouth one, in all honesty. They brought on Cecchini for David Fox, acrobatic clearance from Harrison Dunk, and they brought on Brunt as well for Carey. Carey's been their best player so far in the game, so I'm not really understanding that decision. Purrington gets that across to Cecchini, who's just come on, but Berry will steal it off him. I'm not going to have the stamina to get away, so I'm going to have to pass it off. Williamson gets that there to Newton, into Berry. Oh, Mingoya, sorry. And Ep20 will get this into Ben Williamson, and as soon as I say, oh, this game's been more difficult than the Bournemouth one, I can't seem to score. 1-0 Cambridge with 6 minutes to go. This game has been as difficult as the Bournemouth one, though, it has to be said. But we, thanks to Ben Williamson again, actually, are 1-0 in front. Tidy finish. Nice counter-attacking move, that. Really pleased. There's the final whistle. It's going to be a 1-0 victory again, this time against League 2 opposition, not Premier League opposition. But judging by that game, I don't know why Bournemouth was the way it was. I mean, that game felt no different to the Premier League game. So, I mean, Bournemouth had more chances, and I didn't create as much, but we were still able to get a 1-0 victory in this game as we were in the last. I don't understand. I'm presuming the game against Manchester United will be infinitely more difficult than any of the games we've faced so far this season. But the league table, actually, let's play the game against Newport so that we catch up with our game in hand, and then everybody will have played the same amount of games. We're going to play Newport in this next one, and then we've got Crewe to come after that. Someone's back from injury, though. Is it Connor? It is. Connor Chaplin's back in training. That is extremely good news. Right, let's go and sort the squad out, and then we'll simulate the game against Newport. Right then, Newport away. Now, I'm not sure whether this, if we can win this, whether we'll be guaranteed promotion because of the points difference. I will need to check the league table. I know we have a sizable advantage over those in 2nd and 3rd, but I can't quite remember what the advantage is over the teams in 4th, 5th and 6th, in the playoffs, basically. No goals after half an hour. Navarrete picks up a knock, but he's okay to continue. Don't need any more injuries at this stage of the season, to be completely honest, and Mingoya's had to come on and immediately scores 5 minutes after entering the field of play, which is fantastic. Connor Chaplin's on as well, which is good. I put him on the bench to see if we could get a run out here, and the game has given him a run out. And they equalise in the 89th minute. Brilliant. Cheers, O'Hanlon. Son of a bitch. Right then, what does the league table look like? We've got Crewe coming up next, and then we'll have 2 games tomorrow, and then it will be the final. Final of the Checkatrade Trophy against MK Dons in a one-off special, as all cup finals are. The suit will be out. 2 emails. Player injured. Please don't be out for too long. Oh, no, Navarrete's out for 2 months. Well, he's going to miss the end of the season then. Bollocks. That's particularly frustrating. It's just as well Connor's back, because now I can use Lecco out wide rather than having to use him up top as a striker. Right. So what does the situation look like? There are 8 games to go, and as such, 24 points available. And we are 24 points above Stevenage and Portsmouth and Barnet, all of which are on 60 points. So we need just a single point from the remaining 8 games of the season to guarantee automatic promotion. We need 6 points, perhaps, to guarantee top spot. The gap is 19 at present. It'll be 21 even if we... Yeah, I think 6. I can't really do the maths quickly off the top of my head, but I think we need 6. We only need a single point to guarantee automatic promotion, so pretty sure we're going to get promoted, lads. That's going to bring today's episode to a close, though. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Today is Thursday, so you'll be seeing my player later on this evening, and we'll be back with more of this tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.